Have you ever photographed a car that you just thought was ugly? You're like, I don't see the beauty in this thing at all.
Like the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I mean, the Cybertruck, it's got that retro feel to
You
it.
like the Cybertruck?
I
Man,
kinda
people are on one side or the other about the side. I'm not a truck person, so to me, like, I don't get it.
It's like a moon DeLorean
it's
or
targeted
something.
towards me. I'm a nerdy guy in his 30s who drives an SUV, so it's definitely targeted towards me. But as a photographer, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Like, driving, you can only drive 300 miles on like the $70,000 one or whatever. So like, I couldn't get to my jobs. You're going to be standing out a lot. So like, if you show up to a shoot or something, it's like, whoa, I'm here. Like.
But you'd take tons of pictures of your car if you had a Cybertruck.
Yeah,
like
I think
it's
a very conflicting design. I like things that are polarizing, and so when I saw this thing, I was like, do I hate this? Do I love this?
I think that's what most people thought. They're like, maybe I hate this, but maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what is this thing? Is it a joke or is it real?
Yeah, so it's so, I mean, it is refreshing on one end because it's like trucks have looked the same. Like every truck is the freaking same. Like you can replace like an F-150 with like a Dodge truck and like nobody would care.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, it's just so cool that somebody's like innovating and doing something new. It's also a good marketing ploy because like when you see that thing out on the road, you're just everybody's gonna be like what in the heck is that?
It looks a little militant to me. I'm not gonna lie, especially in the matte black. It looks very serious.
It looks very Blade Runner, very 80s, very retro future.
Yeah, it looks like Terminator-esque.
They got to fix those bulletproof windows, though.
That was a fail. They should have tested that beforehand.
Have you seen the inside of it? Like, it has this granite kind of countertop almost.
Yeah, it has a granite countertop.
Like what happens if you get into a crash? You're just going to hit your head on this granite countertop. I see no place for airbags. It seems like the most dangerous thing. It's made out of stainless steel. If you hit somebody, it's going to demolish any other car on the road.
It does seem dangerous. Yeah, I hadn't thought about any of that. It has cameras and stuff in it though, so maybe we'll run into stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're like a nerdy photographer looking into buying that, like it's still $40,000 to $70,000 depending on which model you get. Think about how many trips you could do that. Besides making that vanity purchase, you could just go out and do something you love, like take photos here. Like if you love car photography, you could go take a trip out to like Europe and photograph the cars that you love, like on a racetrack or
go to a Ferrari factory or something.
Yeah, you could do so many things with like $40,000 and like as a photographer, I'm always trying to budget. I want to like have, I want to be able to do my passions, and I want to be able to go out and do
I don't think that they designed the Cybertruck for starving artists. I think it was made for like tech nerds who had like 6-figure jobs in the Silicon Valley. I think that's who they were kind of aiming that thing at. That wanted something that was way different. That thing is way different for sure. Yeah. And in a year or two, you're probably gonna be taking pictures of that thing.
I could see that.
Yeah, it won't be long till a bunch of Broncos are driving around in that thing.
Well, one thing about it though is if you're a videographer, I think it's like maybe not directed, but for videographers in a way, because it's going to be silent and you're not going to you're going to be able to shoot out of the back of it. It looks like there's lots of attachments.
Just turn on that autopilot feature.
Brilliant.
But yeah, you can put your crew in the back. You can drive, and there won't be any noise in your video. You can use some audio, and be nice and smooth, and you'll be able to haul all your video equipment around too. So I think maybe there'll be some like videography studios who end up buying one of those for work. I think that's kind of interesting too.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Just matte black. It's like kind of like a stealth movie.
Have you photographed any other EVs?
Just the ones that ran on Pikes Peak, the race cars I've shot.
They have this up there. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
So I took one.
Electric cars are getting fast.
The one he set the record 2 years ago. Romain Dumas, he had a Volkswagen electric car. That car was pretty wicked. I have a pretty cool shot of that one coming up the mountain.
Volkswagen says they're getting all in on electric cars. They're really all about it.
I mean, they're definitely in the future, but there's something about the smell of gasoline, and I don't think they'll ever get that out of me.
No.
This was a clip from the Full Photo Footage podcast. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you every Sunday for a new podcast. Every Sunday, new podcast. Subscribe now. Thank you very much. Thanks.